It's Friday, and you know what that means. Let's do a little bit of a sewing chat. I'm Mari with Mari Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So, it's another Friday Sews chat over here, where I get to tell you all about what I've made since the last time we hung out, as well as what's on my cutting table right now. Some of the projects that I'm slowly working on, give you a bit of a status on that. And then I want to talk to you all about what's been on my mind lately in the sewing community. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, I'm glad you're here. Friday Sews was actually the brainchild of Jen over at Today and Jen's Sewing Room. And as always, I have her linked in the description box below. So let's start with the one thing that I actually did get done, which is my skirt, Vogue 1683. Now, you all, I made this for my showstopper look for Encore Appreciation Week, and I absolutely love it. I love the colors. I love how this entire look just really came together. And some of you have some really genius ideas because you all told me to make that overskirt detachable so that way it's more versatile, and great idea. It really worked out nicely. The top that you see me wearing in that picture is actually the Cashmere at Springfield top, and I cropped it for that one. However, I did make it in a longer version so that way I can wear it to work. I have a couple more of these planned actually. What I'm doing is I'm going through my scraps pile to see what pieces I have that are large enough to make a couple more tops out of. And so I'll be sure to share with you all of my thoughts on this pattern soon. Now let's talk about what's currently on my table. So I have a pair of Elizabeth leggings by Sirena Patterns planned, and I hope to be able to share this with you all on Sunday. And so it's all cut out. It's all right here. I did cut it out in the dark purple and my really fun heart fabric. So it's all cut out. I am going to work on it a bit tonight, probably finish it up tomorrow, and I'm actually hoping that I'll be able to squeeze out some kind of coordinating top. I still have a bit of that heart fabric left. It's a nylon spandex, and I also have plenty of the purple. I mean, I'm thinking I could probably make something happen because even if I don't have enough in either of those fabrics, there's plenty of colors in here and I have plenty of nylon spandex, so something is gonna give. Maybe just not before Sunday. You all, I have been slowly organizing my mountain of patterns, putting them all away, as well as cataloging my fabric, so that way I know exactly what I have in my stash for the patterns. And I'm gonna be honest, it took me a little too long to do this. I went ahead and I ordered 5 more boxes. These are comic book boxes, and they're actually super sturdy. And it is what I have over on the side of my Murphy bed. Hang on, let me just take you for a quick little trip. So these are all of the boxes that I have organized right now. That top one is still empty. I think that I finally now have enough boxes to actually get these patterns all put away, stuffed in that corner, maybe going up to the ceiling. I don't care how high they have to go, as long as they all go there. So we are getting there. I'm not going to stress it. I am not going to push myself to put all of these away in any kind of time limit. They'll get done when they get done. I'm looking forward to whipping out another box at some point this week. For the fabric though, what I've been doing to catalog my fabric is actually just taking swatches and putting all of the details into these little bound index card books. So let me just show you one. My mother actually, she's so sweet. She gave me a whole bunch of these. Here's another one. And they are really just index cards on a ring. You see? What I've started doing is whenever I pull out a piece of fabric, I put a little swatch there with a description, where I got it from, the cost, how many yards I got, is it washed or not, what is the fabric content, if I know, all of that goes in there. And then I've also started noting when I bought it, if I actually have the date. And so that's what I've been doing. As I sew up all of the fabric, I'll cross out that fabric so that I know it's no longer there. And then I'm noting what I made, the month and year. So you can see I've done that with a couple here. I still have quite a bit of this one. And honestly, I still have quite a bit of fabric. So that is just something that I'm doing as I pull out fabrics to look at it. And okay, let's just catalog this one. Take my little snipping and get it in this little thing. I'm looking forward to the day when all of my fabric is just cataloged and all of these things, and I can just flip through it and pick a fabric and then pick a pattern. And that's going to be a good day. So I'm actually really curious to know if any of you have large fabric stashes, and if you actually catalog the fabrics that you have and keep track of what you're sewing. If so, let me know how you're keeping track of all of that in the comments below. I'm always open to some really good ideas, and we all know that you all have the best. Just saying. Now let's talk about what's been on my mind. Now, typically I like to keep these conversations really light. However, that's not going to be the case today. Today we're going to be talking about some heavy stuff. So if that's not what you're in the mood for, no problem. I'll see you next week. Also, we're going to be talking about weight. So if that's something that triggers you, no problem. I understand. I hope you find joy throughout the rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you on Sunday, okay? Let me tell you, we're about to fight because you all are so hard on yourselves. I mean, you need to extend yourself a little bit of grace. If over these past couple of really difficult years, you've gained a little bit of weight because you've been eating good. I mean, sis, you are still beautiful. You are. And let me tell you, you're going to be beautiful if you're 10 or 20 pounds heavier than you are now. You're still going to be beautiful if you're 10, 20 pounds lighter than you are. I mean, your beauty is not determined by your weight. Let me say that again. Your beauty is not determined by your weight. So for those of you who are getting down on yourselves, you're really hard and you're saying, I don't want to sew anything nice for myself because I'm trying to lose this weight. Give me a moment so that I can fix your crown, because I need you to get into that fabric stash, pick out that most precious piece of fabric that you've been afraid to cut into. Yep, that one. I want you to make something beautiful for that body that you are in right now. Just do it. Because you know what? At the end of it all, you're going to feel amazing when you put that on. And that is how I want you all to feel. I want you all to feel beautiful, amazing, loved, and joyful. There's nothing that's more important than that in this world. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're treating yourself kindly. Because let me tell you, you really don't want me to come over. And let me just say this. This is more than weight. This is about you loving yourself and treating yourself like the queen that you are. So be kind to yourself. Go and grab that fabulous fabric and make yourself something beautiful that you know you're going to feel like $1,000,000 in. Get started today. You all, thank you so much for hanging with me. I truly do appreciate your love and support, and I hope that you feel mine. If you enjoy these Friday sews, and this one was a bit of a weird one, but you can check out this video right over here for the last one. And until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.